And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across
Damn,
the 25.
son. Nigga can't even get no time to start his stream, post it, none of that. He'll just kick the ball.
The first carry for DeAndre Washington. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Second down, Washington. And at a 42-yard line here and brought down there. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Now Newton on first down. Dancing to his left. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
The first carry now for Marshawn Lynch, and he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Lets it go for Nelson. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. His first carry. And right away, he lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Here's Hines on the toss play. That good for 22 and a first down.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him. But don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
Well, they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
Yeah, nobody leaked. Big play. On first down, Love. And that is incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
On 2nd and 10, Locke. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're going to go. It's locked. And this is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they give it up just on their side of midfield. And, yeah, I mean, a surprising decision there to go for that.
Must have a lot of confidence in his defense. Must feel like, hey, we're in great shape here because our defense can hold them because they're really outside of field goal range now. All right,
and that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Martavis Bryant hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. Fullback, the extra
Bro, how
point,
you went
and
to
it's
the
now a
ultra
7-0 game.
bitch? Leave you alone, bro. You need the bitch. Oh my god, radio. I can't. You out here, you fucking up. Okay, bro.
You see the post Fredo made about you?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about
blitz coming, and down he goes. Tahir Whitehead coming in hard on the blitz. He gets him down for a loss of 4. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Out of the gun, Luck. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one goes for 24 yards. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss you, old nigga that works for Tyler. He'd be like, yeah. He'd be like, what's this? He'd be like, oh,
Luck on first down. And this is going to be incomplete. The tight end, Jermaine Gresham, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
Here's Luck. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Now Luck. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Finally learned to punt the football.
That makes him now
He's at the 42
in the first quarter
one.
on third down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up.
Oh,
so they don't
shit.
fall
No, I was not.
And it's taken in at the 9.
Yo.
11 yards
What?
on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, first and 10.
Yo, this is the mind. Wow. Wow. I am amazed. This is my first time hearing of this type
when you
talk.
start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to look at those encounters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here we go.
Now a first down throw for Newton. Eluding the pressure right. Muscles him off. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, not much there that time. And I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
From the 22, here's second and 8.
I'm going to fuck your mind.
On second down, here's Newton. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Gronk's first catch, good for a first down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one. And
Oh
that's what
my
we're
God.
seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. They completes it to Jordan Nelson. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. There he goes for 24 yards. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. On first, here's Washington. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
To throw on second down is Newton. That is caught at the 7. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Cam Newton now with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
Okay, Madden. Yeah, I just wanted me to kick to the right.
PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. Forbath out to kick this one away. And this will be a
I like how this nigga
touchback
popped
as
out,
that sails over
said
the end
pop
line.
out pussy, and
the
then
Colts
turned his
getting
mic
ready
back
to go.
off. Like,
And with this
the fuck is
deficit,
this?
you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it. All right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah,
You good over there, B? Yo, E, you good, B? Yo, Smithfish. Smithfish.
One play has him up
Smith is
past
not
the
talking
40
to us now.
already, and another
Smith is
first
just
and
left.
10.
As soon as Jonathan came, he like, oh shit,
Back
here
with
come this
Charles
nigga.
Davis.
I'm
I'm
out.
Brandon Gaudin. The Colts in possession of the football to begin quarter number 2. Now a toss play. It's Hines. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. In on the stop, it's Tahir Whitehead.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Colts have got it back to a one-score game. Extra point up and through, and it's now 13-7. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. On first down, Newton. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
Even without a ton of pressure on his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, second and 10. On second and 10, Newton steps away to his left. And he's got some space here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
Newton on first down. Staying on his feet. Forced out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. Third and 10. A first throw for the backup Cook. Letting one go deep for Robert. And this is caught at the 20.
Let's go, Connor Cook. Got the backup throwing touchdowns out here. What the fuck is you talking about, bro?
His second touchdown on the season. And the Raiders add on to their lead. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Forbath out to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
On first down, it's Locke. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a first down throw. Locke. Open space inside the 10. This will be caught inside the 10. And all the way down to the 5. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a first and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now first and goal, expect them to tackle right here on this play.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
He's going to get it running right. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Call the gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
A good drive gets him inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
They'll start on the ground with Lynch. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 3rd down. Here's Newton. And he fins, but in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Hassan Ridgeway able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down. He gets this one away. Boy, it's another boomer. Taken in at the 22. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Meanwhile, out in Los Angeles, they're in the 2nd quarter now. It's the Rams that have grabbed the early lead. And we'll be sure to keep an eye on that one as we go along here. On 1st and 10, Locke. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Yo.
Here's Hyatt, and he'll lose.
What is my stream up for?
Back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing
Probably.
up 2nd down.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line is just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe you keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
Well, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Well, one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. And this is going to be incomplete. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
On first down, it's Newton. They find some open field here. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Yeah, it's fucking cold out here.
Now a play fake here on first down. Gonna air it out deep for Gronkowski. And an incomplete
Man, it is so cold my knee hurt, nigga.
That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10, Newton again. Finds Roberts left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Cam Newton with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. Forbath able to convert the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Forbath out to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And good start.
Nigga said, how he gonna say pop out, but he not at the fucking treehouse.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves,
you keep cutting your mic on and off. You sound like a bitch.
If we're in that position again, and I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they tell their offensive guys, come get a little bit closer this time. Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Luck now, over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10.
I can't pick up.
Throwing is Luck. And Gresham has it left side. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On 2nd down, here's Luck. Flushed out right.
Oh, Rob.
To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. The Colts on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing again is Luck. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Marquell Lee in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss. And that'll lead to a 4th down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. The final shot before the break. Luck going for the deep ball. And my goodness, this is incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in Oakland with the Raiders on top. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 8. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. On first down, Love. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did. And he loses the football a second time. And the Raiders pick it up. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
You like the spin and shit, right?
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from all the time, right?
You're not even relevant to be talking right now. Like, fuck is on your biscuit, nigga. Boy, you was getting your ass whipped while you were streaming last night. What are you saying, though? What are you... And what other button is there to press in that game, bro? Remind me. What other button? Triangle? You want me to press triangle all day on you?
The whole control, my son.
He'll be out just a yard or two shy.
You asshole. You fucking asshole.
Son, I don't care, my nigga. I'll sit on my square button, my nigga. You don't like it? Too fucking bad, my nigga. Stop it, my nigga. Fuck out of here. Everything I do can be stopped, nigga. Stop acting like a bitch, bro. Fuck out of here. Ain't shit gonna be catered to you, my nigga. You ain't a bitch. You don't got a pussy, my nigga. I'm not catering shit to you, bro. I will pull up. I will pull up, and actually, and I'll fucking start my own stream, bitch, to show everyone how fucking trash you are. Fuck out of here, bro. Nobody want to hear that shit.
Defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run
this
through.
thing's stupid.
Didn't happen on that play.
They'll try the air now with Newton. Washington with the catch, middle of the field. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to throw, Newton. That's caught. It's Gronkowski. Touchdown, Raiders. 4 touchdown passes now for Cam Newton. And the Raiders add on to their lead. Forbath, the extra point. And the lead is now 24. Forbath out to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Colts coming out now. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Brother, that's all you did is throw to that same nigga every fucking time.
A big play there on the catch and run. 74 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A shotgun snap for Locke. Oh, it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's 2nd down. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
To throw on 2nd down is Locke. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. Locke. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal. Now brings up a decision on 4th down.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. They snap it to Locke. And that is going to be incomplete. A disappointing drop there on 4th and goal. And the Raider D, they get the football back. On 1st and 10, Newton buying time to his left. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
To throw on 2nd down is Newton. Letting one go deep here for Gronk. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first. But at least it's 4th down. Here's Andy Lee now as he's on to punt for Oakland. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Look, and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 18. Out of the gun, Locke. Being chased out left. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, here's Locke. Going to throw right side here, complete. And down he'll go at the 25. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Luck now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Back now in the East Bay. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. To throw is Love. And he's got his man Hilton. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Love. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 10 more there and another 1st down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
This is Hines. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. 3rd and long, it's Love. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Niggas still ain't here. What?
On the give, this is Lynch.
That's crazy.
I'm playing a league game, bro. You send me any now.
5 yards is the tally.
Ain't talking about you,
1st
pussy.
down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Charles,
Talking
you said
about
earlier
Evo
this
E
defense
Jr.
is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number.
All my matches to come pop out, niggas talking crazy and nowhere to be found. Hiding in the cut like a hoe.
A handoff for Washington. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Staying on the ground with Washington. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Throwing is Newton. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Here's Newton now on 2nd down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Throwing here, Newton. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
From the gun, Cook. Fighting through pressure. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called.
And the Raiders have got him.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Luck now to throw. And a hit jarred loose. It's incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Back to throw, Love. And he comes back with one complete. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one. 1st down, the run with Lynch.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. That's on the big guard, Gabe Jackson. On the give, this is Washington. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be. But we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think there he had to come off of his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get it to a secondary guy. Unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete. Cook throwing on 3rd and long. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well at hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, getting the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Raiders, the final 2 weeks are going to tell the story for them as they move to 9-5 with a win. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, their slim playoff hopes are gone now as they fall to 5-9. And they'll try to turn it